Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. One of the biggest tests and ordeals that anyone that's going through a mental health crisis, suffering from depression, episodes of anxiety, depression, may go through and experience is having a good opinion of Allah. How can you have a good opinion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you're going through so much toil and hardship? You're being tested in every single way from every single corner, yeah? That's a very, very big test in itself. Because many a times we have this belief that there's like a divine conspiracy against us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set us up to fail, that He doesn't want good for us. And this is what is in the deen, it's known as husnul dhan billah. Husnul dhan billah, to have a good opinion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yeah? As the Prophet ﷺ taught us in Hadith Qudsi, and when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أَنَا عِنْدَ ظَنِّ عَبْدِي بِي فَلْيَظُنُّ بِي مَا شَاءَ, I am as my servant thinks of me. So may he think of me whatever he pleases, whatever he wishes. If he thinks I'm going to punish him, then I'm going to punish him. If he thinks I'm going to have mercy and be merciful towards him, I'm going to be merciful towards him. Because many people have that belief, right? That Allah is just there to either punish us, He just wants to just see us suffer. And there's all those that have this opinion that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there to show us kindness, show us mercy, right? And this is something that a lot of people have difficulty in understanding, especially when they're going through any form of hardship, test, trial, tribulation, whatever it may be, yeah? It's important to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, مَا يَفْعَلُ اللَّهُ بِعَذَابِكُمْ إِن شَكَرْتُمْ وَآمَنْتُمْ وَكَانَ اللَّهُ شَاكِرًا عَلِيمًا. What will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do? What would Allah do with your punishment if you only give thanks and believe? Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most grateful and most knowing. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, listen, this is in the tafsir, this is in the tafsir, Abu Bakr al-Jazairi, he says, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can forgive a prostitute who quenched the thirst of a dog, of a thirsty dog, as we know in a famous story from Bani Israel, she was, right? If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can overlook her sins and her past sins, Allah can then enter her into Jannah and paradise by simply giving a thirsty dog, some water to drink. Then, subhanAllah, what do you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can do with anyone else, right? So Allah is the most forgiving and merciful. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, He's the most forgiving and merciful. This is Allah. This is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the most forgiving, the most beneficent, compassionate and merciful. Every surah in the Quran, Surah Tawbah, yes, starts off with Bismillah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. So let's not forget that. We have to have a good opinion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yeah? There's not a divine conspiracy against you, my bro or my sis. It's meant to be in Allah's infinite wisdom. He's testing you, right? And as He tells us, وَعَسَىٰ أَن تَكْرَهُوا شَيْئًا هُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ وَعَسَىٰ أَن تُحِبُّوا شَيْئًا هُوَ شَرٌّ لَكُمْ وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ وَأَنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Perhaps you may dislike something and hate something, but in fact it's good for you. And perhaps you may really like and love something, but in fact it's really bad for you. Only Allah knows and you do not know. So what we may see as evil and bad, in fact there's good in it. And what we may see is really great and we really want something badly and desperately, there's not much good in it. And for that reason Allah is holding it back from us. He knows and you do not know. Barakallahu feekum.